How's it going, everybody? Monday Morning Quarterback, episode 220. Today we're going to talk about our new product we launched today, our new line of shocks, the NXT. But before we jump into that, Toby from Sprint Car Hub came here last week and did a really in-depth video on like how a sprint car shock's made. So when you're done watching Monday Morning Quarterback tonight, make sure you go watch that video. Jack will put a link to it. Super cool video. It's about 15 or 16 minutes long, and he kind of went really in depth on kind of our whole process here and how we build a shock from raw material on through. So really cool. Wanted to shout that out. So today's a big day for us. We are about 2 years in the making of this new line of shocks, and it kind of encompasses our whole range. So small body twin tube, large body twin tube, small body gas are the three things that are getting launched with that, in a variety of non-adjustable, single, double adjustable. I've gotten some questions from our quarter midget folks like, oh, what about the quarter midget stuff? The quarter midget line, the JR4, that was kind of the start of the NXT before it was NXT. That kind of got us thinking down this path. But there'll be new quarter midget stuff coming down the pike. Don't worry about that. We have some new stuff in development. So yeah, so we'll just start with kind of why. And the why is, back in 2012 when we launched the RS series shock, it was based on a competitor's platform, and they private labeled a bunch of parts for us and put a CSI twist, and we still had our local shops make our pistons and our base valves and some of the key components. And then that evolved over time, but still a lot of our products interchanged with that competitor stuff. And when we brought manufacturing in-house several years ago, Shahab and I just sat down one year after Chili Bowl, and I'm like, look, I want to start with a clean sheet of paper. I'm tired of trying to find the best part that fits in our shock. Let's find the best parts and design our shock around it. And so that kind of reversed our way of thinking, that we were going to find the best bearing possible, design our body cap around it. Let's find the best seals possible, design our rod guide around it. And we took a stance that even a 1% gain was worth us going after. Thankfully, along the way, we found some that were much larger than a 1% gain, but we were just trying to stack all these small gains, any area we can improve the shock, to in the end have a net gain for our customers. And that process took about 2 years from when we started with a clean sheet of paper. It almost took that first calendar year. Brock Zierfoss ran these NXTs for the first time at World Finals 2024, and then we continued to develop and evolve. And everybody who has ran these in development has had the same reply, and that was an improved feel and an improved response of the shock. Like they just felt everything a little bit better. For those of you that are coming to PRI, we'll have a few of them that aren't mounted to the cart. Pick one up and just feel it. It is the smoothest shock I've felt in my almost 20 years of building shocks, right? Over 20 years of building shocks. It feels super smooth, and a lot of that is the gains that we made through rem polishing our shaft, new seal technology, just everything added up to super, super smooth. The shocks are a little bit lighter because we're manufacturing everything in-house. We can radius every corner, make everything just perfect. That would cost way too much money to have somebody else machine a part that way, but since we do it in-house, we can beautify everything, and that ended up with a shock that was overall lighter. That wasn't our intention, it just kind of happened. But yeah, so we back in World Finals 24, we got it on the track the first time. All this season, we continue to develop and refine, make changes, and it ended up with what we have today, which we're super, super proud of. We think it's going to be a game changer for some folks. With this, we're launching the CSI Performance Circle program. That is a really in-depth all access to me. So anybody that buys an NXT Shock package is going to get an invitation. We're going to do a monthly Zoom where we answer tech questions. We talk about trends and new things that we're finding, and just have a more open dialogue. We've also been working really hard on an AI tool that's going to help answer some shock questions based on a wealth of knowledge that we've taught this AI system. So that's going to get launched at PRI. You'll have access to that. So really trying to elevate the service that we give our customers and the value we add to them, because we can build you a beautiful shock, but if it doesn't perform the way it needs to, that's a problem. And if you don't know how to adjust it, you're not going to get that performance out of it, and that's another problem. And we do all this because we love seeing our customers win races. We get donuts when our customers win races, right, Jack? We celebrate. Yeah, we celebrate our customers' wins. We talk about them in our Monday morning meetings. And when we win big races, everybody gets donuts, and we're super pumped about that. So if you're coming to PRI, come check it out. If you're not coming to PRI, that's why we launched it this week. We know only 25% of our customers or so make it to PRI, so we wanted them to know about it as they were planning for new purchases for next season. The NXT certainly should be something that's on your radar. In addition to the new line of shocks, there's a whole new line of components that go with these shocks: bump cups, coil kits, a new and improved quick disconnect shock adjuster cable, a clamp-on cable mount that's integrated and really light and trick. So you'll be able to see all those things at PRI. I'm sure Jack will post lots of pictures. If you're not coming, you can see them. And yeah, we're super excited. So thanks for watching tonight's video. Next week, we're going to go around and we're going to ask people in the shop their favorite things to do in the city, favorite places to be entertained, get a good meal, and things you shouldn't miss when you're in the Indianapolis area. If you're coming, you definitely don't want to miss our open house next Thursday. We've got some really cool giveaways that we'll share with you as we get closer. And we have great food during our open house, and we ordered more of it than last year because we ran out at the end. But a local barbecue guy brings us some great pulled pork, smoked turkey, and some wonderful sides. So definitely stop by if you're in the area. We're going to raffle off a new set of NXT shocks and a bunch of other goodies as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great week. And ring the bell for notifications if you've listened to me this long.